Peace and love, peace and love. Today we're going to do an end of the year review. Today we're going to do a top 10 end of the year best shoes of the year. Some of these UA, some of them are not, some of them are retail. Most of them are retail, but this is my top 10. Russ is going to express his top 10. You got him? You got him?
Okay, let me get it out.
Let me get mine out as a matter
Get
of
mine
fact.
out. Hold on. Let me see here.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
What are you wearing today? Foams?
I got the foam posits and pennies.
Foams. See, I didn't get the
Anthracites.
foams, man. I didn't get the foams.
I got lucky.
I wanted them though. They were a little expensive, but I still want them though.
Got very lucky. My first ever pair of foams.
Like $250.
$240.
How does it feel to wear foams in 2023?
Feels great. I love them. It's a nostalgic pair for me.
Mine are like a relic pair.
Mm-hmm. You got an archive, a really nice pair.
I do got the archive. I still want a blue pair though.
Me too.
I still want the blue pennies.
Eggplant.
Foam posits.
Eggplant too.
Oh, the eggplants are classics.
Mm-hmm.
I need them eggplants.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna do a top 10 today, and my top 10 was actually hard. I know everyone's not gonna really agree with my top 10, and you're not supposed to agree with my top 10. I'm just sharing it because it's the end of the year, and why not? A lot of good kicks came. This was like one of the best years like ever, and I'm not just saying that on no like cliche type shit. Like this was really one of the best years.
Agreed.
Let me get right. I usually don't do videos like this, like these whole sit down podcasty type videos. So this is completely new. I don't know if this will be a series or not. We got like 3 cameras up. I got my camera. He got his camera. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm going to go first. I got number 10 with the Big Bubble.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite boxes all time.
Love the box. Like if we did a top 10 of the boxes, which I can't do that right now, this would be in the top 10 of boxes.
Seriously.
The Big Bubbles. Like I didn't expect the Big Bubble to have a box like this.
Quality box.
And I paid resale for these, by the way. Like I jumped the gun a little bit, but I'm glad I got a pair nevertheless. I didn't pay a whole lot of money for them. These are amazing. I haven't really like put these through like a real test, but I did wear them. I did wear these.
As you should. As you should. I like them a lot. That's like my favorite Air Max 1 colorway. And I couldn't get them when they originally came out because they sold out.
Did you even try for them?
I did.
Just kind of see if they you know, people, they'll be like, I ain't going to try to hit. Let me see if they sit, and then they don't.
No, I didn't. I'm usually not an Air Max guy.
I tried to hit. I failed. But what I like about these, number one, they threw the big bubble in these.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is a big bubble.
And they're comfortable.
They're comfortable as shit. And the thing is, I'm scared to wear them because look at all this polyurethane midsole right there. And it's just such a beautiful silhouette. Like the Big Bubble shape is even different. Like I don't think they had an Air Max 1. I'm not an Air Max 1 guy, but I don't think there was an Air Max 1 that had a shape like this.
I don't think so either.
This is like that SB4 looking shit right there.
Yeah, it's way more
like it's beautiful. Like
silky as hell.
It's beautiful because I feel like these deserve to have the shoehorn in it.
Oh yeah,
these definitely deserve it. These are beautiful. Definitely top 10. These could be interchangeable. Like they might go up. Number 10 for sure.
For sure.
What was your 10?
My number 10 was them Jordan 1 Palominos, man. The colorway is my favorite colorway of Jordan 1s. And brown as well. You can't go wrong with brown, especially in the fall and the winter time.
Number 10?
For me, yes. So nice.
I got one pair of those this year, and I love them. Like I got those, and those were coming correct. Palominos are beautiful, but that's your number 10. Okay.
Yes, they came out 3 different times, and I missed them all 3 times. They even came out like
3 times.
They came out like last week, and they came and they went in about an hour. Just randomly restocked on, I think it was Sneakers app. Gone.
The quality. Number 10 for sure.
Quality. Like the bottoms are really nice.
Love
too.
them.
Super
all right.
nice.
Let's move on. All right. Whew. All right, we back. We took a break after the first one. It's New Year's Eve, so happy New Year's Eve to everybody. We over here just chilling, good vibes, everything is flowing. But let's go to number 9. Right, number 9 on my list. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Number 9 on my list, I have the Palomino 1. Palomino 1s, I like them because first of all, I love brown. I don't have them on hand, so I'll put a picture somewhere around here, somewhere like right around this area. Let me get this out the way. Smooth colorway, like I said, earth tone type colorways. They go good with anything you wear. The way they did the color blocking, I think, was amazing.
Agreed.
Those were number 10 on your list?
Yeah.
Number 9 on my list. See, they don't need to be that high. It was like a subtle kind of colorway, but it was very necessary.
Mm-hmm.
They're a chef kiss for sure.
They're quality, man.
Like just quality,
quality,
classiness, and I don't know if that's because I'm a little older now. Like I really value that. Or first of all, I like brown shoes since the Mocha 3, 2001. Used 10.5, not my size. Shout to Mo Man. Shout to my man James Mo. You know
yeah.
He came and got those back too. But I was like, you want those back? Because when I got them from him, it was like I was thinking he wasn't gonna like ask for them back. They were low beat. They were actually a size 11. Jordan 3, 2001, and the Mochas. So if you're like, why would you wear something? They just look beautiful. I don't know what it was about them. And threes were very rare back then. In 2001, getting a good pair of threes was very rare.
Yep.
So back to the Palominos. The Palominos kind of remind me of that. I love my Browns, and that is my number 9.
And they're not meant for me to have because I've tried them 3 or 4 different times and I haven't hit on any of them. So it is what it is.
You'll get a pair. You'll get a pair. Let's move along. You're number 9.
Number 9 for me are those Cherry 12s, man. Nostalgic pair. Realistically, they can float anywhere from number 9 to like number 4, number 3.
Because all these shoes could be number 1s for me, depending on how I feel. But the Cherry 12s, that is a very nostalgic pair.
Yes.
That is very
especially for us.
It is. Like
great memories.
We were definitely hooping. We was outside and all that when the Cherry 12s came out. Like, you didn't hit on those?
No, I didn't try because I was on some other stuff at the time.
What do you mean, like the way the releases kind of
came in? Yeah, because they had those playoff 8s and they had them Cherry 12s, and I'm like, ugh.
See, that's how it is these days. Like sometimes, like back in the day, you had colorways that came out that MJ wore, and that was kind of it. And then now you have like an abundance of colorways, and there's so much to pick from, and they drop so much, and all of it's supposed to be limited. It's like, what the hell are we doing?
For real.
I love the Cherry 12s.
Yeah, if Jordan wear them, it's almost an instant cop.
I remember when Jordan was wearing those back in the day, because TVs back then there was no HD, so when you looked at Jordan's feet, I was like, are those the black and white ones? But it was like, nah, those ain't. And he was killing. That was like 1997.
Yep.
I think that was like 1997.
Yep, 96. 96, 97, I believe.
The like generic pinstripe Jordan jersey. Remember they made like the NBA. I forgot what they called them though, but you had like the ones that was authentic.
The replicas, man.
And then you had the replicas. That's funny, the replicas.
Yep.
We had the replica jerseys that weren't really replicas back then.
Yep.
That was crazy.
Yep.
That's funny. It was calling those replica jerseys.
Yeah. Just got to go into the game.
It wasn't really a replica jersey. It was just a takedown of the authentic.
Yeah.
Like replica now has a different, kind of connotation to it. Like replica means something different now than back then, because whose parents was buying their kids the authentic jersey?
Only a certain few.
I remember Matt got the authentic Penny jersey.
Dustin had that Jordan jersey.
And see, that was like a Christmas present.
Yep.
Like you just got the authentic. I never had an authentic jersey.
Me neither.
I had the Jason Kidd.
I had that Larry Johnson.
Yep. Oh, I had a lot of replicas. Replicas was fire, actually.
Oh yeah.
Like if you had a replica, it did the black Jordan joint did look a little funny.
It did.
It did look a little funny. But if you had a red one, it was okay.
I feel like I still have a replica jersey, a black one that doesn't have any pinstripes, so it's hiding somewhere.
Yes. There was no replica of the authentic back then. Like there was no such thing as like a UA or fake replica jersey back then, because wearing jerseys was actually a thing. Before throwbacks came out, before that, as a kid, we would wear player jerseys. Like I wouldn't really do that now. But back then we wore player jerseys. Like that's just what it was.
Yep.
Like you wore, especially football.
Yep.
Like you wear a football jersey. Football jerseys were better to wear casual than basketball jerseys were.
Yep.
Like they just kind of went with like the jeans back then better.
Yep, because you just had sleeves on. Like the basketball jerseys is tank top, got like an undershirt underneath.
What's your number 9 again?
Huh?
What's your number 9 again?
Number 9 was Cherry 12.
Cherries. And mine was what? Palominos?
Yes.
Cayano Gel 14s. I know some of you are like, what are those? And some of you are like, yes, I know exactly what those are.
Man.
And Cayano Gel 14s, that's such a special shoe for me right now. Well, yes, right now. I'm not wearing them right now. I've never had a pair of Asics in my life. They stemmed off from New Balance for me.
Yep.
Like if it wasn't for New Balance, there would be no Asics.
Nope.
Because I went on this whole comfort thing, and everybody was like, yeah, you think the New Balance is cool. You need to try out Cayanos, and I did.
Man.
And I know you know just as much as I do the Cayanos.
That's
I gotta put them in there. Let me grab them. Let me grab them real quick. Just let the tape roll.
Yeah,
I'm editing.
Let it rock.
I'll edit.
You gonna edit me drinking some drink?
Boom. These And I know what you guys are thinking right now. I know what you guys are thinking. Probably like a shoe you see like a woman wearing in 24-hour fitness, but no, no. I know you don't understand because I didn't understand. Asics would never touch my feet ever in life. I was curious about the gel.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious, like, is this, come on, gel? We're used to Air, we're
Mm-hmm.
used to
And
Boost,
Zoom.
Zoom,
Yep.
and now we got gel. Actually, gel's been out. We're late. We're late on
We're late
Asics.
on it.
But who
Yeah.
cares? I'm late on New Balance. Who gives a? These could, in a different day, be number one.
Easily.
And this is like a takedown colorway for me. Like I have the creams. I don't have them with me today. I don't have my creams in storage. I had to put them in
Sorry,
storage.
man.
You know what I'm saying? The way my bank account works.
It happens.
I had to put them in storage. You know what I'm saying? I just love this shoe. What is this, number what?
This is number.
This is number what? I didn't do a video for these because I was being a little lazy, but I should have done it. But I love this shoe. You got a pair.
Yes. This shoe is flawless.
For me, these stem off the New Balance type of family tree.
Mm-hmm.
And these have nothing to do with New Balance, but I was like, yo, how much more comfortable can it get? But there's other gels. What is that? Oh, snap. What is that? A nail in my joint?
Nail chilling. No, it looks safe though.
Oh, let me get that out of there. Try out the Kayano Gel 14. This is not an ad. I wish it was.
These are more comfortable than any shoe I've ever worn in my life. And I'm not gonna lie to you about it.
That's kind of a hot take. I don't know about that.
Well, it's for me.
I mean, this year?
Probably.
Your life? I mean, okay, what's more comfortable?
Not much.
Like, what could be more comfortable at 350s?
Maybe a Wave Runner. Maybe a 700. It is.
I mean, it depends on what's comfort for you. What's your 8? What you got on
My
the 8?
number 8 was actually a surprise. It was those Nike Dunk. Was April's. I don't know if they're called April's or not.
April's.
But the ones that were like at skate shops only, and they kind of have the netting like these in them.
Did you bring them with you?
I did not.
Okay. Do you have them?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
We'll do a picture. We'll show.
I wish. But those were the ones that came out in skate shops exclusively. I don't think they hit like Sneakers app or anything like that.
Okay.
But just the clear bottoms on any kind of dunks is what's going to get me every time.
Oh, okay. Those are kind of nice.
Yes, and also the teal.
I like the swoosh on those.
Yes, the swoosh is like straight silver. Like
see how they did that swoosh?
Yeah.
That's not how they typically do it.
Mm-mm.
That tongue is kind of fat. Sweet tongue.
It is.
Like that. What's going on?
Well, with those ones, it got to be a specialty dunk for me to take notice of it and be interested in. Those are super nice.
Okay.
I really like those.
9.5 or size 10.
For those, probably a 10.
Do your Jordan 1s? Do you match your Dunk lows with your Jordan 1s? Is it those are the same or is it different?
No, because Jordan. Anything with Jordan on it, I'm getting 9.5.
I don't know how good these mics are. Shout out to the mics. We mic'd up. I was going to do like a lav mic. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what? Let's just do the wireless joints and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
But anyway, that's what's up. I'm not mad at that. It's about what you like this year that dropped.
For sure.
We're just gonna stick with that.
For sure.
Number 7, I have the 990 V6. But these are the baby baklavas. Did my light go out?
You ain't turn it on. I was sitting there and I just looked down there.
Oh crap! I didn't even know that. Hold on, is my light not out? Hold on. We got the Mace Windu. I'm over here looking like Yoda. I'm supposed to have the Yoda over here. All right, come on.
A Windu now.
This is one of my favorite colorways right here. These were what are these? The grade A's?
Yep.
Love these.
Absolutely.
Hold on, let me get these out of here. The grade A's, like I have the gray ones too, the straight gray ones, plain tones, and they're comfortable as hell. They do whatever they call it, the fuel cell. They use Action Bronson to kind of push that line, and I think it was a match made in heaven because the shoe for me is a 10 out of 10.
Absolutely, hands down.
And this is coming from somebody that actually wears these shits. Like I wear these shoes a lot. Like I was wearing these earlier today. Like as soon as I step out, I'm wearing these bad boys. I love them. I started this year with New Balance, like on some real shit. Like back in the day, I didn't wear New Balances. We had a couple pairs back then, but like now, like I really accept them just as much as I accept like Nike Jordan.
Yep, absolutely. Comfort wise,
do you have Jordan? Do you have a pair of New Balance?
I do not, but I need to get a pair.
Are you just kind of which one would you
get? I'm kind of picking and choosing. I'd probably go with a V3. I like the V3s.
V3s are classic.
The V6s are very nice, very cushiony. It's just something about the V3. And the night I wore that one for like the whole night, I didn't even realize it was on my foot. And I'm like, man, I need to get a pair.
I remember that.
I mean, if the price is right, I'll grab me a pair.
I remember that. I had to put this one on the list, man.
These will spoil you though because you have so many other kicks, and you're like, you know what? I gotta run some errands, and I don't want to think about my feet. You put these on.
My Jordans be jealous, man.
Yes.
And you have to like switch gears, and it was hard for me to switch gears a little bit, but I was so curious when I start getting in my comfort bag, I was like, their shoes resell just like Jordans do.
Oh yeah,
Not as much, but they have like those Jowns, 2,000, 3,000
at
for New
least.
Balance, just like them Asics were costing.
Sharp.
And these kind of this is like $200. Like
Yeah.
this I paid resale for these. These were like 210.
You pay for technology, and this is comfort.
Now
right
I got exactly, and I'm paying 200 for Asics, 200 for New Balance. There's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for that.
Number 7 for me. I know it just came out, but it's like those gifted mamas, them Kobe 4s. Something about just an all black Kobe that just gets me. Them Kobe 4s.
Those black on black 4s, sort of, kind of looking like some reptilian.
Yeah, type. That nobody hit on, and everybody was trying their best to. Which
you know they wasn't gonna let me get those.
Yeah, it sucks. But
after reverse wrenches, they was like Colo ain't getting no more Kobe's.
No,
not for years to come.
Not at all.
Like shout out to Sneakers too for letting me get those. Like I had no idea Sneakers was going to do that, but they did. But honestly, when those dropped, I didn't even hit. And if you want to talk about the Kobe 4, I love the Kobe 4.
Me too.
It's a little dated, but the thing about the Kobe 4 is it started it all. Mm-hmm. Like all this stuff with that low cut type of shoe, the way the LeBrons, the way the Morants, some of them Lucas sneakers, all this like mid cut, low cut Tatum ones, all that stuff. That's all from the Kobe 4.
Sure is.
The only pair that I have actively right now are the Wisenards. You got those Carpe Diems.
Carpe Diems, yes.
Kobe, you can't go wrong with those. And those are fire. That's why he put those on the list. Like those came out like 2 weeks ago.
Like these days, Kobe's are almost unattainable unless you get lucky.
It's like they're a little bit more rare than Jordans. It's weird.
Yes, they sell out just as
like those. The thing about Kobe's is, for me, it's not a casual shoe.
It isn't. It's a hooping shoe.
It's not a casual shoe.
That pair though, I'd hoop in them, but I'd probably wear them around too. I don't know. Like, it depends on if I would have got them. If I could have got them retail, I probably would have brought them on the court a few times, kind of see what's going on.
If I see somebody on the streets wearing a pair of Kobe's, I'm just going to be like, I'm going to take my hat off to them.
Yep.
I'm going to be like, okay, I know what you're doing, because Kobe's are not really designed for off-court wear.
They're not.
They're designed for on-court wear, and I love them. Like, I've been wearing Kobe's seriously. Back when the 8s came out, I was actively copping them. It's hard to explain. Like, when the Jordans was coming out, it was all about off-court aesthetics.
Yep.
Growing up with Jordans, people was hooping in them if you had it like that, but they were more of an off-court thing.
Yep.
Kobe's have never really been an off-court thing.
Not really. I would wear mine though,
but
until
now
I realized
everybody in the league wears them. Yep. So they're like a serious on-court thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I would have hit. Plus, Nike wasn't gonna let me get those. Like they just let me get the Grinches the release before. They weren't gonna let me get those Kobe 4s.
Nope.
990 V6s. Here's the Kobe 4s. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. Number 6 for me, I don't have them right now, but it's the Travis Scott Jordan Low 1 Olive.
Yeah.
The olives.
I love the olives.
For me, it was the olives or the Golfs, but at the end of the day, I had to pick the olives.
Yeah. I like the olives over the Golfs just because when I saw them, when you showed them to me.
The olives.
When you showed them to me.
The olives. My bad. Sorry.
When you showed them to me, I seen with the olive laces in there, I was like, oh, I like these a lot. And some of the olives, man, as you get our age.
Travis low-key killed it this year. I hate him. He killed it.
Me too.
He killed it.
He's a savage.
He low-key killed it.
Even with the Mac attacks, I was like, I got to see those in person, but they look good in pictures.
I don't like those.
They look good in pictures, but
I don't like those. What? There's a pair. They're all not Mac attacks. Like he did a collab with some dude that was like really worried about the shoe.
John McEnroe.
Who the hell is that?
Tennis player, man.
I don't know who that is.
I'm not cultured. I'm
sorry, I don't know who that is. I'm not cultured.
He used to talk all the trash. He was in that era, like when Agassi was playing. He was still playing, but he was a little bit older.
He's that old?
Yeah.
Oh, he's that era?
Yeah, he's that era.
Damn, I'm gonna touch.
Ain't know anybody touching no Agassi.
Travis's whole attitude was like, see, Travis was like, I do this whole sneaker thing, collab thing. I've been doing this, and then here you come, John McAfee. What's his name?
McEnroe.
I said McAfee. You know what I'm saying? So here you come, Mr. McAfee, wanting Travis to drop this damn sneaker, and Travis is like, bro, I don't really care about the sneaker.
Yeah.
And before it dropped, I looked at the resale price, and it was kind of up there. It was like $1,200 before it dropped.
It has the Trav name on it, man.
Right.
If it has the name on it, it's going up.
Right.
The value's going up.
I meant to hit on those. See, I switched phones, and I don't have my sneakers have notification. I swear. Olive Trav 1. That's for me. Olive Trav 1s. What you got?
I got those Jordan Playoff 8s.
Okay.
Number 6.
Okay.
Those Travis Olives are my number 5. So they can flip flop either way you want them. Those 8 are more a nostalgic pair for me because I had them growing up.
Okay.
Actually, my sister had them, and then
Which ones?
the 8s. She had the playoff 8s. I don't know if she got them from somebody or she didn't go buy them, but she acquired them somehow, and I started wearing them because I grew into them.
Okay.
But yeah, them playoff 8s, them black and reds, man.
Playoff 8s, man. They tell so many stories. I had Olive Trap ones. You had what? Number 6. What was your number 6?
Playoff
Number 6.
8s.
Playoff 8s. And the Bugs. The Bugs. That was the dark horse. The Bugses.
So
Them Bugses, man. I'm telling you guys.
Man, I love them.
I think those are coming back.
I hope so.
I think those are coming back.
Sign me up for 2 pairs.
2 pairs?
No, I'm getting 1 pair.
It's like 2 pairs.
I can't even wear what I got now.
Is 2 pairs still a thing?
Yes.
I haven't bought 2 pair of anything in a long. Like, what is worth getting? We'll get to that later. I was just about to say, is 2 pairs still a thing? And
I already know 2 pairs. I can tell you right now.
Right? Yeah. You're right. And tell me what you guys think too in the comments. Give me your top 3. If you spend that much time in the comments, give me your top 3 at least. I am curious. 5 is the Reimagined 3s, and I paid resale for these. Let me just go ahead and grab them real quick.
Yeah, buddy.
This right here was a magical pair. Russ kind of manifested. I call this the manifestation pair because he just knew he was going to get a pair. I don't know how you did it.
Magic.
I don't know how you did it, but he hit. He got the
on a shock drop though.
What's the difference between a shock drop and exclusive access?
Sock drop, you
said sock.
Shock drop. Sock drop. You know, get
the sock drop. You know what I'm saying?
But a shock drop.
So that's not exclusive access.
No, exclusive access is something totally different. They just pop up there. In actuality, they're the same things. You got to get lucky either way.
Exclusive access don't mean you're guaranteed a pair though.
It's not getting to everybody. It's just certain people get exclusive access to purchase it at the time.
Okay.
But man, I'm glad I hit on those because I love them.
You did, and I'm glad we did the video. The video was fire.
The video was fire. It was so good. It was so fun.
Had to goat it up.
Balvins.
Like Balvin 3s. No, seriously, Balvin 3s or Reimagines?
Reimagines all day.
Is that because you're like a purist?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially with 3s, man. Too. It's those and them black cements. Game over.
This is cool. This is innovative. This is something new.
Very cool.
But it's all about the Reimagines, man.
It's like I don't need those. I need those. I'm glad I got
this. I've never had this shoe. Like this colorway. I've never had it, and I had to pay resale, but I don't give a damn.
It's okay.
I had to have these.
Yeah.
And I have them, and I've never worn them. Why? Because I have another pair to wear. Make sure you check that video out as well. But there's no need for me to unds these. But these are flawless, man. Like there was some issues with these. I remember now.
There was some quality
control issues with these, and me personally paying resale, I got lucky. I got lucky because there's nothing wrong with this pair.
Nope.
At all.
You got them in top 5.
Top 5. What's your 5?
Mine's a little lower, but let me see here. Number 5 for me was some olives. So either or, like
olive
flop.
Olive Travis ones?
Olive Travis, yes.
I have mine at 6. You got yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect that.
It's floating around.
I mean, again, we just talked about the olives. You got a pair of those? You got those for me?
I do got a pair.
Gotta have a pair of those.
Quality.
The pairs I was being sent to me, very amazing pairs. You know what I'm saying? It was between these and the olives. I'm gonna have to stick with these, and
Absolutely.
I think this is why this is our 5. And we're gonna just keep going with the list on that. But I love these. This is a grail to me. 4, I have the Vomero. I get a little upset talking about the Vomero 5 because I need to go grab it. It's in my car. But right when I got into the New Balance thing and the whole comfort game and the Asics and all that, I was like, Nike ain't got nothing on this over here. They can just step their game up.
Yep.
But I accidentally ran into the Vomero 5.
Yep.
On accident. I didn't want to put the shoe on my foot because I was like, what if in a perfect world, like what if on some Marvel shit that Nike can make a shoe that can compete with New Balance, and never. They did. It is called the Vomero 5. This is my favorite pair of them, but it doesn't matter what they look like because the way they made the shoe with Zoom and the Cushlon, it's a freaking match made in heaven. And there's a Vomero hive or whatever, and I'm a part of it. He is too.
Love it.
Like, it's Vomero gang. Like, you see the Vomeros are higher on my list than the New Balance and the ASIC. That should tell you something. And that's my number 4. What you got?
Number 4 for me is gonna be a revisit to those 990 V6s. Those Action Bronson joints, the baklavas and the lapis lazulis.
And remember when I'll roll a little piece of the clip. Remember when we went to the Comic-Con and the dude was saying some weird number for was it the baklavas or was it the lapises? It was the
baklavas.
The lapises maybe just came out that day or something like that. But I love those. We talked about those. Those got the fuel cell. They got the day-to-day wear. Like, they're more comfortable than anything I'm wearing right now. Like those and the Vomeros, for me, I could just toss them up, and whichever lands first, I'll wear that. The Vomero hit me in the chest. That's why I got those higher than my New Balances.
Yep.
Because I got a pair of 992s, 993s, 994s, skipped the 5s, and I got a pair of 6s. The A6 kind of were better than all of those, and then fucking Nike came through with the Vomero 5, and that's kind of how it went for me. Moving along, we have the number 3, and it's the freaking Drakes.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And this was the pair I was talking about. Do people still double up? What's worth doubling up on pairs? And I only doubled up on these because they came out again. Oh, this is my Warren pair. This is the Warren pair, and here's a couple clips from that video when I got up with Comac and all that good stuff. Make sure you check that video out. But I love the Drake shoe, Nocta, whatever you want to call it, because they used premium leather. Premium leather. And white on white ones are known to not have premium leather.
Sure.
Because now they sell them like nothing. So these have leather insides. Well, some type of leather inside. The whole joint is like a very beautiful tumbled up leather. But I'm more in love with these because they put the Love You Forever on the side. And I don't think they've ever done that before.
It's a nice touch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not a huge Air Force fan, but that's a nice touch for those. And the leather is phenomenal. Second to none.
They've never done that before.
It looks really nice.
Love You Forever. Subscribe to the channel. I love you guys forever. I was about to buy another pair of resale, and I said, let's not do that. And I'm glad I didn't because they dropped on Sneakers app, and I got my pair. I got Micah a pair. I got my oldest daughter a pair. But I love these though. Like, I'm spoiled when it comes to Air Force Ones.
They're very nice.
Top three for me. Top three for me. I know a lot of you people out there understand. This is my phone. And what do you got for your 3?
Mine's gonna be reverse Grinches all day.
Oh.
For number 3. The reverse Grinches, man. I'm a big Grinch fan, like the original Kobe Grinches. Those are my favorites.
Show some clips real quick.
Those are very much my favorites.
Yes.
But the reverse Grinches, they didn't do them wrong either.
I had a good day in those Grinches too, as you can see. I had a good little day. I mean, unfortunately, you didn't get a pair, but you got a pair.
I did get a pair.
He has a pair, but he didn't hit, but he ended up with a pair.
I did. Thank goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that.
Shout out to Cola Culture for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Good luck.
Hey, and shout out to the plugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I have 2 number 2s. I just had to figure this out because there's a reason. There's a reason for these 2 number 2s. I'm gonna tell you why. I know some of you guys are like, oh, boring. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, back in my day, when this came out, this is where Jordan was starting to wear Air Zoom for the first time. He told Scottie Pippen, he said, bro, put the Zoom in the Pippins. Pippen would wear Jordans too.
He would.
Like, Pippen,
he wore those ones,
Pippen would wear those damn Jordans. You sent me the link for these.
I did.
You were like, are you going? I would not have hit on these if it weren't for you. Like, some sentimental type shit. Like, I was like, let me see what happened. Yeah. And then my phone was like, yo, you spent $200 damn dollars. Like, fuck it.
These are my number 2.
There you go. That was easy.
These are my number 2.
Ooh.
You know, you went to a lot of description about these, but these are just where it's at. And luck of the draw, just happened to hit that day, and I hit you up, and you were like, man, you hit.
Manifestations right there.
You just hit. And I'm like, no, I don't believe it.
I had to pay resale, but it's all good.
That's all right.
They did the pair that had the free throw line on them, an older pair. Those were cool, but that's that old cut.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but I like the new cut.
Yeah, me too. This is quality. This is my number 2, man. Definitely my number 2.
Let's cut to the chase. Let's stop playing around.
Oh man! I
mean, come on, bro. I'm not even trying to put on for the camera right now. Maybe a little bit, but look at this right here. Now we gotta fuck that. We gotta get both. Here, you take this one. I'm gonna take this one.
I gotta sit
up.
What
I'm saying, like, you know what? We're gonna make a SB4, and we're gonna make it green, sail, and gray, with a little bit of gum and some red.
But why not though? I mean, realistically, why not put green?
Who thought of that? I paid resale.
And Had I known, I would have paid resale for them too at the time because I did not hit on sneaker app.
They got me 400 and some change.
5.
500. They were 505. We put
505.
them in cart. And I had to have these. Like if I were to have 2 pairs of shoes in my life, these would be number one, and then something else would be number two.
And I hope that they don't make another colorway of these. Just keep them just how it is now.
Because we've seen the blue out there.
Yeah. Keep the
We've seen.
exclusivity
I
of
think
it.
we even seen a black.
Seen blue. The black ones would be real deadly, but do they need them? Not really.
They don't.
Like these right here, if you keep them the way they are, it's nice.
We don't need the black pair. And then we got the little. This is the kicker for me. This is what really made the shoe of the year for me. And I know it's a small detail. They come up with new stuff, even if it is an old ass silhouette, and we've seen it 100 times with Travis or Virgil. Nike was like, "Yo, our SB team, we got something with this."
Yep.
And the toe box, the colorway, the shape, the comfort, 10 out of 10.
Yep.
10 out of 10.
Easily 10 out of 10 for me too. Like shout out to all the skaters that are out here skating in these.
Goddamn, man, I couldn't skate in this shoe. I gotta keep
I
gotta keep it over here.
Yeah. I'm sure I got a couple pairs of these. But...
I didn't think I was gonna hit on this shoe. The reverse Grinches, man. But to actually hit on this, that's crazy as hell. If I still had to pick though, I'm gonna go with the SBs, yes. SB4s.
Absolutely.
But strong ass runner up for number one. Number two for sure, probably mixing in with the number whatever I have for number two. These are great, man. These are great.
On court, phenomenal.
It ain't because of my skill set. Well, I mean, it is, but I mean the shoes, the Kobe's, they do amplify you.
Yep, they change your whole mentality.
Amplify. They do give you the Mamba mentality when you wear the Kobe's. I think the actual red laces will look clean. Whatever this is, strawberry or Mamba berry, whatever this berry is. Any runners up? Any honorable mentions right now? I have a couple. Whew. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You got those foams over there. Those foams were cool. These right here, you know what I'm saying? I did like these. I did like these. This is like one of the best colorways to have. I love these though. This is the social status. And these were like the OG kind of colorway, and they got pink on them, and they got the penny, and they got this little bronze penny joint on there. Shout out to Mikey Williams and all of that.
Very comfortable.
Very comfortable. But that's all I got, man. You got anything else for the crowd? I told you guys I was going to do a top 10. I didn't know he was going to be here. I didn't know if I was going to do it like this with the multiple camera angles and all that, but we had to do it like that. A lot of videos, a lot of good feedback, a couple good lives. 2024, I'm going to keep pushing. They're not going to stop dropping sneakers.
It's good, dude.
We're going to do it.
My boy.
And we out. That's my top 10, sort of. Peace, love, and light. And we out.
Yes, sir.
I should have did that. All right, let's go. Oh shit.